Hi guys, my name is Adeshewa, and in my last episode, which was my first ever episode, I mentioned that I do get nervous when speaking in public, speaking anywhere that I feel like all the attention is on me or I'm being judged and stuff like that. So I started this video making because I want to try and work on myself to try and overcome this anxiety and nervousness I feel. And just as I start speaking right now, I can see my hand shaking slowly already. So, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, to try and get comfortable talking to people, doing videos like this, which I know people are going to watch. So that's it. So in today's episode, I'll be talking. Okay, before I move to what I'll talk about in today's episode. So last video, when I made it, I showed it to one of my friends, and it made a comment that, oh, social anxiety, and I've been calling it nervousness. So when you mentioned social anxiety, I've heard of it before, but I never took note of it. I just know when you're anxious in front of people, public speaking stuff. So I decided to do a little research on it. So, and my research, one of my research is ChatGPT. It gives me a quick summary, so I don't need to go too much because I just want to see what social anxiety is, and so let me share that with you guys. Okay, I asked ChatGPT what is social anxiety, and it gave me a paragraph of explanation. So I'll be reading it and saying it in my own words a little and putting my own words. So according to ChatGPT, which I know you got from web search, social anxiety, also known as social anxiety disorder or social phobia, is a mental health condition characterized by an intense and persistent fear of social or performance situation. That sounds deep. So this means social anxiety is not a small how do I call it? It's not a small illness as people tend to categorize illness. It's not something small, it means something major. So let's read further. And it says people with social anxiety often experiences significant distress and anxiety in situations where they believe they are being watched, judged, or evaluated by others. So from this explanation so far, can I associate my being nervous while speaking in public to social anxiety? I think so, but I feel it might not be as intense as this definition. So from the first part, it said this the social anxiety disorder sounds like a big word. A mental health condition, oh Lord, deliver me, characterized by intense and persistent fear of social and performance situation. I think this is really true. For me, writing exam, if I'm going to write the exam, I don't think I'm nervous. But when I want to check the result of the exam, it feels like I'm going to enter the ground. I don't care, even if I'm 100% sure I did the exam well, like I know I didn't make any mistake. No, maybe usually when you do exam, maybe after the exam you cross check your answer, you know the answer is correct. I know the answer is correct. When the result is going to come out, just me clicking, if I'm going to check it online, clicking online, or maybe where it was posted, I need to check and look for my name. Just the fact that when I get there, I'm looking for my name, I am very, very nervous. I feel like something, I'll just start, nonsense thoughts just start coming to my head, like, hey, what if something went wrong? What if I thought I did right? What if I made a mistake? All the what if questions start coming up. And so I think that kind of stress and thought pattern and nervousness and fear that come to me at those kind of moments, I feel is part of what it's part of the performance situation. That is things that you're going to be judged on, they are going to be scored on, that is going to like you it's going to give you results. So I think in that aspect, I would say I have social anxiety, even though I'm not a psychiatrist, but at least I know my own symptoms myself. So the other part, which is persistent fear of social. Do I fear to be with people? No. That's the thing. I like going out, but when I get out, I don't interact with people. And I think it's hard for me to explain to people that I have social anxiety, or if I'm not even when I don't even use the word because I never ever thought of it like that. But when I'm just talking to someone that I don't like speaking, they look at me that, are you serious? Adeshewa, are you that you can play, you can do this? I said, that's the thing. I'm in an environment, and the initial period of I'm not talking to anyone, if one person comes to talk to me, or there's something that brings me up with people, when I'm among and I'm comfortable enough, after some time, you see another me. I am the extrovert Adeshewa. But when you take me to a new place that I don't know anyone, I become gentle. And you that know me before, you say, are you sure this is Shewa? Because this girl here that is gentle, I'm not sure she's the one. So I'm like introvert, extrovert in similar scenario. So when I'm in social places and I don't know anyone, I hardly, because I've started changing. Before, I will never go and meet someone to say, hi, I'm Adeshewa, how are you? I don't initiate conversation. How will I do that? You want me to enter the ground? No. So most times I just wait for someone comes to me and asks me questions, I answer. But I hardly ask questions from the person. Let's say the person says, oh, hi, how are you? What's your name? Adeshewa. What do you do? What program do you do? I will tell you all these things, but I won't ask you the questions back, because I don't know. And those times you're asking me questions, I feel as if I'm under a test. I'm obligated to answer you. But the step of me trying to continue the social part of it, like interact back and forth, I find it very hard to do. So I think I would say I have social anxiety. Or I don't know, but that's it. So continue with what ChatGPT gave me. It says some of the common triggers for social anxiety is public speaking. That one, another story. I don't like public speaking. I've started working on it, which I will share later, some of the scenarios later in my other episodes. But I know growing up, I don't like public speaking. And when I'm going to speak in public, I speak very fast. And I'm sure in this video I'm making already, I'm sure in some places I speak fast already, so please don't be angry. We are working on it. The next one says meeting new people. As I look forward so much to meeting new people, I dread meeting new people, because especially if I'm the one that need to come talk to you or something, I feel tensed. When I meet new people, that's the thing, I can admire people from afar. When I meet, the way you are interacting, I'm looking at you, I'm admiring everything. But for me to walk up to you and say, oh, like make a comment about whatever it is I admire, it is war. It is where God deliver us. So another one is attend the social gathering. I'm sure attend gatherings. When I was in Nigeria, I don't think I even went to any place. When I came to the US, at least I've attended several social gatherings. But all the social gatherings I've attended, as you know, is always my Nigerian friends, because I was already comfortable with them. Like if you see me interacting with the Nigerian community I had, you will never say this girl had social anxiety. Never. Like, I'm so free. It's like I even dance, I play, talk, shout, and everything. But once I leave my Nigerian society, well, at least Another place I think I was comfortable about being in it and would be my middle during my school year. After like 1 year of staying there, then I'm already used to the environment. I'm used to my lab mates. I had friends that we did course work together, even though they were from other nationality. These people, they know that I can talk, I can play because I'm already free. That was like my home. But I'm sure when I go to conferences, oh Lord, if you don't come walk up to me and ask what my research is, I will never come and talk to you. No, it's like you're stressing my life. The first conference I walked to, I did not talk to anyone. I felt alone. The second conference, it improved because I consciously made efforts to talk to one or two people, and we got positive response, so that's good. And I think from another point of things that causes or that triggers social anxiety is being the center of attention. Yeah, I don't like being the center. Sometimes you want to be the center of attention, but when you are there, you feel like everybody's watching your mistake, and you feel like if you don't do well, people will judge. You're doing your best already, but you just feel like, oh, what if the part I'm not doing well, somebody talks about it, somebody comment on it. And I think that also affects me too in some situation. And I said, or any situation where they fear humiliation, embarrassment, or negative judgment. That's true. So it seems that I have social anxiety from all this definition. It is well. I am delivered. Amen. Let's go forward. So some of the symptoms of social anxiety, at least from what I know, at least what happens to me. When I say I get nervous, one thing is my hand shakes. Like my hand will be vibrating. If I'm holding something that will make it visible, you will literally see that my hand is shaking. Sometimes I have sweaty palms, and I'm just restless. Like, and another thing is, whoever it is I'm talking to, I can't look at the person's face. Sorry, just like I'm not looking at the camera now. But now look at it. Some stuff like that. And based on what they said, increased heart rate, and excessive worry, negative self-perception, strong desire to escape. Yeah, sometimes I want to leave. If I'm asked to speak somewhere, I just feel like let me be done. And I think that is one of the major reasons I speak very fast. Yes, I have always been speaking fast since I was small. And looking at it now, one of the reasons I speak fast is because I want to be done. Let me say what I want to say and leave. Let me say what I want to say and let another person take over. So I speak very fast. Then they have to say, what did you say? And I get nervous when you say, what did you say? I'm like, why you say? Why didn't you hear me the first time? Like, it feels like more attention is now on me again. It's not easy, man. But thank God. So I'm saying social anxiety can be treated with therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy, medication, combination of both. That's them. Me, I'm already treating myself by speaking. I am working, taking positive action, taking intentional step. I know I have this. I know I don't like doing this, but I'm going to do it gradually, and I'm going to get better. I'm going to get comfortable doing it. When I get comfortable doing it step by step, I believe I'll get better. So that's it. This is my own therapy, self-therapy. I don't have money. Now, I said, based on the English, the explanation I got from ChatGPT, it mentioned a lot of big grammars. I'm like, I don't think my social anxiety is up to this, or maybe the way I'm looking at you. I tried to ask ChatGPT, are there different levels to social anxiety? He said yes, there are different types. So he gave me 4 types, and the first one is the generalized social anxiety disorder, specific social anxiety, performance social anxiety, and selective mutism. The selective mutism is the severe form of social anxiety where individuals, often children, constantly fail to speak in specific social situations, even though they can speak in other settings. I don't think I have this when I was small. And I was small, one of the report card as a kid, my semester term report card that comes home is brilliant, but she talks too much. Brilliant, but she plays too much. So this is not me. And I was it's not me. The next one says generalized social anxiety disorder. It said this is the most common type of social anxiety and involves a broad fear of a wide range of social and performance situations. Sounds like it. People with generalized social anxiety disorder experience anxiety in everyday social interaction, not just specific situation. The everyday social interaction makes it not for me. Though I get anxious a lot, but once for when I meet in some situations, I don't think I get anxious. But I go to Walmart and I need to speak to whoever it is that's passing. I'll speak to the person. The person is not judging me for anything, so I don't think that happened. When I'm talking to someone, just ask a question like something that how do I call it? I'm just asking a random question. I don't feel nervous or anything, so I interact with people well. Yeah, so I don't think that is for me. So the next one says specific social anxiety. Some individuals may have social anxiety that is more specific, such as fear of public speaking. Sounds like it. Dating. I think I will include it. Yeah. Using public restroom. Not me. Eating in front of others. Not me. I'll eat my food. Nothing can remove my food. Said these fears are limited to particular circumstances. So it means specific social anxiety is usually associated with one or two things specific. So from this list, I know public speaking, yeah, but we are working on it and we are getting better. I think in the other episode when I share the different stages and experiences I've had growing up and how I've improved a little, I think you understand better. And the last one is the performance anxiety. So performance anxiety is a subtype of social anxiety, of social anxiety that primarily involves fear and anxiety related to performing in front of people. So when you say performing in front of people, I think that also includes public speaking. Anything that requires you to stand in front of people and you're going to get results, or anything that relates to getting results. That makes sense. This could include giving presentations, acting on stage, or playing a musical instrument in public. I think this performance anxiety is my own. I think I'm not a therapist or how they used to call it, but from my own understanding, I think it will be this performance anxiety. Because as far as I know, most times when I get anxious, it's when it's usually in a situation where I feel there will be feedback, where I feel there will be results. So like defending my dissertation, when I recorded, just the same way I'm recording now, I recorded something for my school. Oh Lord, I was so anxious because I knew it was going to go into public. Doing interview, I think in the last episode I mentioned the video that made me start this thing, a YouTube interview I did. That was the thing. I was the one that said I want to do it, but during the period of doing it, that moment, I don't know why I was like, it's me that brought myself here. I signed up for this thing myself, but I was so nervous to the extent that I feel when I was listening to the answers I gave to what the questions he asked me, they were the answers I would have given, but I think I would have explained better, giving more examples, like give more information to people listening. But at that time, I could see that I was just giving one sentence answer. Like, you just say, what's your name? Adishewa. They was asking me, introduce yourself. I was saying, my name is Adishewa. I'm a graduate student. I just graduated. Finish. Like, I'm supposed to give since I'm introducing myself, I'm supposed to give more information related to my about myself, but in context of the audience I'm going to speak with. But not me. One sentence answer. How is graduate school life? Oh, graduate school life is good. Like that, they want you to explain and give, but no, I did not. It's just one sentence answer. So I think that's one of it, because I feel whatever it is I'm saying is we judge. So I'm tensed. I want to leave the environment. I want to just answer and let the interview end on time. So I think my social anxiety is going to be classified as performance anxiety by my own qualification. I mean, by my own understanding. That is it. So, as I've said, so it's me in this episode now. I shared with you guys what I've learned about social anxiety, the different types, causes, and I try to relate it to what I know and what has happened to me. So at the end of it, social anxiety is related to how it's just being in simple words, it means being anxious or nervous about results, about interacting with people. Like you're afraid of what you're projecting, the result of what is going to happen for something you've not even done. That is one way I'm going to explain it. You want to do something, you're already projecting the result, even if you know the result is going to be positive, but the doubt, that item of what if something goes wrong, makes you nervous. And people have different reactions, different symptoms. Me, when I'm speaking, because I'm anxious, I speak fast. So people don't believe that. They don't know why I speak. They just think, oh, she's confident, she's speaking, she's pouring out the book in her head. This girl no book, or see the way she's talking. Like, this girl is brilliant, see the way she's speaking. Or you understand, like all the things. But they don't know that one of the reasons why I am speaking so fast, so my own nervousness and like my own symptoms, is the fact that I speak fast. That, like, it does not allow me to calm down. Like, really, I just want to see everything I know and live. And and also I get my hand shakes a lot. And one of the actions I started doing now is, you can see since morning my hand has been moving around because that's one way I've been using to help my social anxiety. Like when I put my hand together for long, I can feel that I'm shaking already, and when I notice that I'm shaking, it will how do I say it? It will affect my confidence at that moment. So most times I tend to move my hand a lot, move my hand a lot, and yes, try to engage with people, and I try to move around so that I don't feel restricted. Instead, those are the things I try to do to help me with it. And yeah, I think that is it for today. Thank you so much for listening. And the next episode, following episode, I'm still going to be talking about anxiety. I think I've been doing several series based on this social anxiety topic. And I think what some of the things I will do is, I think going forward, I did something strength finder, and I have a list of strengths and stuff like that. So I'll be relating my results for this strength finder with some, like, related to this social anxiety stuff, and see if it correlates, like, yeah, that. And also I'll be sharing some of my stories of scenarios or situations growing up that I had these issues that I never thought of, and some of the things I tried to do and failed woefully, and in the process of failing woefully, I think added to my issue. But we thank God, we are getting better. Chris, we are succeeding in life, which is all we want to do in life. Thank God. Thank you so much for listening. Love you guys. As I said before, my name is Adeshewa, aka Dr. M. Yes.